Inside the scare that shook their marriage, Kelly Ripa's silent fear for Mark Consuelos' life. Something serious just happened behind the scenes of Live with Kelly and Mark, a moment that turned the laughter of morning television into quiet worry. Reports are emerging that Mark Consuelos was hospitalized after a sudden health scare, and for Kelly Ripa, it was more than just a headline. It was a wake-up call that no amount of fame, success, or schedule could soften. According to sources close to the show, the incident happened just hours after filming. Mark had been pushing through exhaustion for weeks, traveling, filming, and waking before dawn for live broadcasts. At first, the signs looked small, just fatigue, lightheadedness, and a persistent cough. But those close to him say Kelly noticed the change immediately. And when Mark suddenly collapsed backstage, production stopped cold. Inside the studio, silence replaced the usual hum of cameras. Paramedics were called, staff stepped aside, and Kelly, still in full makeup and mic'd for air, followed the ambulance without hesitation. In that moment, the world saw the mask of celebrity fall away. What remained was simply a wife, scared, waiting, and hoping for answers. Mark was admitted overnight for tests, and while initial reports suggested dehydration and exhaustion, fans began to worry. Speculation flooded social media, everything from viral infections to heart strain. Producers released a short statement calling it a precautionary measure, but for many viewers, the concern was deeper. The couple's entire career has been built on connection and energy. Seeing that light dim even briefly felt unsettling. While Mark rested, Kelly returned to Live the next morning, alone. Her voice trembled slightly as she thanked the audience for their support, explaining that Mark was recovering and doing just fine. But behind her smile, insiders say the fear lingered. For years, she's carried the weight of performance, family, and fame with effortless grace. Yet when illness touches someone you love, even the strongest composure begins to crack. Fans noticed subtle changes in Kelly after the incident. More serious moments, more reflections on self-care and balance. And when Mark eventually returned to the show, his usual energy carried a quieter tone, grateful, grounded, human. Behind the curtain, it became a lesson for both of them, that life, even for those who seem unstoppable, demands pause. That health is not guaranteed, and love becomes clearest when everything else fades to background noise. Now, as Mark continues follow-up care and monitors his workload, Kelly reportedly insists on slowing down the pace. They've started ending days earlier, spending more time with family, and saying no to appearances they once accepted without thought. For two people who have spent decades living under bright lights, this scare reminded them of something essential, that even the brightest stars can flicker. The next time viewers tune into Live with Kelly and Mark, they'll see more than co-hosts. They'll see survivors of a silent reminder that health, above all, is the truest form of success. What do you think? Should Kelly and Mark take time away from Live to focus on recovery? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more Daytime Deep Dives.